What's up? I'm sitting here just seeing how my last video did, and there was one comment, and the guy said, "But why do I run out of things to say?" Because the last video that I just posted was why being shy is selfish, because you're always thinking about yourself and how you're perceived by other people, blah, blah, blah. And then a guy commented, "Why do I run out of things to say?" And I was like, that would be a good topic for a video, because I've struggled with running out of things to say. And man, I could come up with all these things like, oh, what you have to say you don't think is good enough, or you're judging yourself too much and it's blocking you just letting go and saying what you want. But like the real answer, the obvious answer to me at this point in time is you don't say what you want to say. Like we literally always have something on our mind to say. And a lot of guys struggle with this when it comes to like dating. Like they're on a date with a girl and then they run out of things to say. And it's because they're not saying what they want to say. If you were to actually say what you want to say, like let's say you see a girl on the street and you're like, oh sweet, I want to go talk to that girl. And you walk up to her, you're trying to make it good. You're so attached to her liking you and to not getting rejected and to not looking like a loser that you just go up and you don't filter yourself and you don't go, hey, I wanted to meet you. I really wanted to meet you. The sad thing is a lot of guys aren't confident enough to actually go meet a girl, and they don't want to face the reality that girl's just not going to like them the way that they are right now. Because maybe you don't have a lot of experience with girls. Maybe you're not capable enough to be in a relationship at this point. Maybe you just haven't had enough experience talking to women. For the sake of the topic of this video, I guess I'll stick to the main topic of like just running out of things to say in general. So people will run out of things to say in general. I found that like growing up around people who constantly just had these like surface level conversations where they were just like, oh, so, how's your day going? Blah, blah, blah. Nice weather we're having, whatever. And it's basically like this surface level conversation, and people are just talking for the sake of talking. And there's no meaning behind why they're talking. And it's funny because like I grew up with like relatives like that. You go over to Christmas or Thanksgiving and you talk with your relatives like, oh, how's school going? Cool, school's going this way. Or, oh, how's your job going? How was that event that you went to last week? And it's like all really safe surface level conversations because it's just safe. Nobody's gonna get offended. It's just really safe. But if you actually like asked what you were interested about, like say your uncle like failed a business and you're like, what happened when he failed that business? What actually happened? I feel like there's a lesson there. You're afraid because you don't want your uncle to cry in front of you. You don't want to offend your uncle, right? So why are we around such weak people? Why do we treat people like they're weak and they can't handle us having real conversations with them? Because like over the course of my life, I found that when I do have real conversations with people and I just say what I want to say, people respect it. When you have that moment where you're just like, fuck it, I'm just going to say what I want to say. People usually respect it, but we're so fucking nervous and locked up about saying that shit because we don't want to offend people. It's so crazy. And I find that the weaker that I am, like, for example, if I've been not doing things I'm passionate about in my spare time, not putting a lot of effort into my work, not putting a lot of effort into my YouTube channel, not putting a lot of effort into things that I care about, and I'm just living like a schmuck, letting my soul just starve for passion in life. If I've been doing that, then I'm going to be very weak. I'm going to like walk up to people and I'm going to be like, and I don't want them to ask me what I've been doing because I'm ashamed of what I've been doing in my spare time, because it's likely I've just been like watching mindless YouTube videos that have no purpose, entertainment, just pure entertainment. Or I've been watching like pornography or eating junk food, or just watching movies and isolating myself, not hanging out with friends, not challenging myself in life. And I'm ashamed, and I don't want people to ask me how I've been. I don't want people to have real conversations with me because I've not been living as the best version of myself. I've not been challenging myself. Like I've literally just been ashamed of like what I've been doing. So I find that in times when I've actually been taking care of myself, like I've not been doing those addictive behaviors and I've actually been doing stuff that I'm passionate about and I'm working and I'm pushing myself in life, I find that it's easier to just talk and it's easier to have real conversations with people. So I guess to answer your question, if you're the guy that commented on my last video, like, hey, why do I run into things to say? It's because you're afraid to talk about the real shit that you actually want to say to the person that you're talking to. And you're afraid that what you have to say is going to be weird because you've been not living the life that you want, and you're afraid of what's going to come out of your mouth because of who you're being on a daily basis. You're not living the type of life that you want. You're not being the type of person that you want. And you're afraid that their response is also going to be very real to you, and you're going to be exposed for who you are by how you react to them having a real conversation with you. So excuse me. So we have all these like fake surface level conversations because we're all afraid of showing who we really are. And that's my answer. Let me know if that resonated with you.